angels have beauty, impossible, attractive beauty, warmth, and glow. The Lord says that the fallen angels even give off and create a feeling of hope and light and aura that greatly, greatly creates a feeling of love in human beings. And here his words, their being, meaning their nature, their core, their hearts, is cold within them. So imagine something coming before you more beautiful than anything you've ever seen, shining and blazing forth with light. And as you stand in the warmth of that light, that illumination, that glow, that presence, that glory, inside is an icicle waiting to pierce you at the right moment when you become deceived by what you feel. Feeling, Christians out there, how you risk your soul. I don't feel that this was very loving. I don't feel that this was very kind. Third grade maturity. As if the Bible told us, feel your way through Christianity. That's how to do it. It says we live by faith, not by sight. Sight is one of the 5 human senses. Those are our sensory mechanisms. We don't live by how it looks, and we don't live by the news we hear. We don't live by these emotions that are all happy at 2:00, and then we are plunged into depression after we get a call at 2:05. The emotions are unstable. You're a Christian, you're carnal, your emotions rule you. You are bottom tier. You need to work on that, because stability and maturity, you can't find those things in the store. You have to fast and pray and grow your way into that kind of stuff. Stability, steadfastness, endurance, perseverance, those things don't come cheap. They're not a talking game. You work for them. And those who have those things, they can perceive it in other people. Spirit recognizes spirit. Notice that when you go to boxing, Mike Tyson didn't just used to fight anybody. He used to fight people in his weight class and above. It is the skills you have that will announce you in the spiritual realm. It is the skills you have. This is why the 7 sons of Sceva were beaten to a pulp and sent running naked. Because when they went to try and punch above their weight class, the demon was like, Jesus I know, and Paul I know, but who are you? And he beat them. One person beat 7 of them and stripped them. Why? Because they went to try and be above their station. Christians talk a good game, but let Og come on the scene. And then the inner metal will be revealed. But let's go back to the fallen angels. They have beauty, impossible attractive beauty, warmth and glow. So these things will come and tell people everything that they want to hear. This is what is coming out of the rainbow. And so you now know whether you like it or not. Remember, it's 2023. Life is as modern as it gets. And yet God is giving us an ancient key to an ancient door, because homosexuality is an ancient sin. It just seems new because we have cell phones and social media, and so it gets out a lot more and it seems fresh. But Sodom and Gomorrah was burned to ash, tar, and lime over this sin. It was coming from somewhere then, and it's coming from somewhere now. The same place, a spiritual origin. The Lord says that fallen angels give off a feeling of hope into the heart of people, of love, of light, and he said of aura, bright shining lights, and they create light spears of multiple colors. They will literally create personal space rainbows around them. Just as a person jumps out of the water, and when there's droplets of water and the sunlight hits it, you see multiple prisms of colors on the skin. This is how they will do. The Lord said that the fallen ones can form the aurora borealis in persona. So people will come to this blog and call me many things. And yet these things are my pearls. This is my private stuff. This is not personal, public prophecy. This is my private learning at the feet of Jesus, because we are friends and because he can give me. And I will sit and bring these things out of my personal treasures. And then there's bound to be some aberrations that will come and say, What's all this? And who's all this? God will bless me for this in the end. This I know. He said that they can make the aurora in persona, meaning that around their own person